What are up with doctors doing that?
Beats me. Hey guys, it's Dizzy Sissy TV.
Back at ya
with another video.
We're gonna do another story time. this video.
Yeah, this is our second story time, and it's been so long since our first one, but you guys really liked it. Like,
Yeah,
it was like our second or third
most popular video.
So
we're
doing another one, and this time we're doing
doctor
horror stories.
Because
we all know doctors are
true.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with like a really short story. It's just kind of like off-putting, you know?
Yeah.
So, we all know the Golisano's Children's Hospital, right? Oh, I'm sorry. But anyway, so it's a children's hospital, so you would think like, oh, everyone's gonna be super friendly because usually like kids are there and stuff. But I was 15, so I guess like maybe that's why. But anyway, so the secretaries.
Yeah.
The secretaries were so sweet. They were so nice. But then 2 different doctors saw me, and they were really mean.
Really?
Like, they were really mean, and I was just like...
Like, just the way they were talking? Like, rudely?
Yeah. I was like, but you're a children's hospital. I thought you were supposed to be nice.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's really off-putting, you know? Second story. Okay, so when I was younger, I used to get warts on my hands and my feet. I don't anymore. I haven't gotten a wart in a really long time. But when I did, I was going to a dermatologist every once in a while to like get checkups and everything, get the freeze stuff, you know. So anyway, I had a big one like right here. There's still, you can see a scar a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I had one there. I had one on my foot, and I had another one on like my finger. My finger. There's a scar. Hold on, let me find it. It's just like right here.
Yeah, I see it.
But anyway, so those were like the really bad ones. So I was told to go in for a checkup. Like, they told me it was a checkup. Like, nothing would be happening. Like, no freeze, no anything. And instead of actually following through with that, they pinned me down against my will and forced the laser on me. Like, they lasered off my warts, but they forced me into it.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Story 3.
This is my story. This was like when I was like 8 or 9, and I'd go in to the doctors for shots. Like, just...
Oh, God.
I don't remember what they were for. I think, like, meningitis or something. And so we went in there, and it was, like... Everything seemed, like, really good at first. Like, the secretaries were nice. Everyone was, like, really nice. And, then when I actually got into the doctor's office, like, he came in and he was like, okay, so strip down. Like, really, he, like, made me strip down. And so I was like, okay, and I got into, like, the little thing, and he was like, okay, we're gonna give this a shot now, you ready? And I was like, no, I'm not ready. Like, I literally said, no, I'm not ready.
Wait, did he wait in the room while you stripped down?
No, he left.
Oh, good. Okay.
But, like, he came out, like, really fast. Like, 5 minutes later, he was like, and he was like, are you ready? I'm like, yeah, whatever. And he came in and he was like, okay, we're gonna do this now. And I was like, wait, no, I'm not ready. And so he called in the nurse, and he was like, get in here now. And she came in here, and he was like, she's being rebel and like not wanting to get the shot. And I was like, I'm just not ready for it. Like, can we wait 2 seconds? She's like, I'm sorry, honey. And she like pinned me down, and he was like, okay. And he gave me the shots. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was 8, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, go strip down now.
What? Like, I don't want to. Can we talk first?
No.
And then yeah, he like literally left. You ready? And I was like, yeah. And then he came in, he was like, okay.
Okay, time for shots.
And I was like, no, I'm not ready. And then he called the nurse.
This kid in here, this little punk, is trying to mess up my master plan.
And then she came in and like pinned me down. And he was like, and I was like, ah. So yeah.
My third story. So here's like sort of a little preface. I'm not gonna say too much, but like my doctors, like I know you're not supposed to legally be allowed to have information given to you until you're 18, but my doctors like know me well enough where like they tell me. So like they have my cell phone number so that way they call me. So one time I was really sick, so I went to the doctor and had like a, what's it called? Strep test.
Yeah.
And the immediate results are negative, and so they said they'd call me if it changed. So I get a call from someone at the office that like I didn't know, and they like on my cell phone, and basically they told me like that they wouldn't tell me what was wrong and that they needed to talk to my parents. Like, they literally wouldn't give me any information even though I told them. And so a couple days later, my parents called them back and the strep results were still negative. Like, they hadn't changed. Yeah?
What the fuck? Why didn't they just tell you that?
They shouldn't have called me in the first place. Ring, 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 ring. Whoa, I'm getting a call. It's my doctor's office. Hello?
Hey there, we're just calling about the test results.
Okay, what are they?
Oh, can't tell you that, sorry. We're
When?
gonna have to talk to your parents.
But you called my cell phone.
Yeah, I had to call you to tell you can't tell you. So, we gotta talk to your parents now. Goodbye.
My Okay. So now my fourth story is actually basically the same exact thing that happened to you.
Really?
Yeah, so like not the same exact thing, but like similar. So I went for my checkup, my 16-year-old visit or whatever. And I had to get shots obviously. And so the nurse came in and she was like, "Okay, take all the time you need and then we'll get you ready for your shot." And I was like, "Okay." So then I sat down on the table and they started like doing the wipe thingy. And I was like, no, I'm not ready. And then they literally pinned me down and forced the shots in my arms as I was like screaming and crying and like having a full-blown anxiety attack.
What are up with doctors doing that?
Beats me.
Hello.
Hi.
So we're gonna give you shots today, but you're gonna have all the time you need, so just relax and let us know when you're ready.
Okay. No, I'm not ready.
I'm too bad. There you go. Perfect. So my last story is terrible. I don't know why doctors don't do this, but so I was feeling really sick for about a week, right? And I started having like really bad diarrhea and stuff like that. So sorry to be personal, but it was like straight for a week. So I was like, okay, I need to go to the doctor. So I was like 13 when this happened. So I went to the doctor's office. They checked me and everything, and I went in there. The nurse took my blood pressure and everything, and she was like, okay, the doctor will be with you in a minute. And the doctor came in and she was like, okay. And she's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, oh, have been having diarrhea for a week. My stomach's been killing me all week. I just feel really sick. And she's like, well, what do you want me to do about it? And I'm like, I don't know, your doctor prescribed me something. She's like, you're probably fine. It's just probably a stomach bug. Just go home and relax. And like, if it gets worse, then like go to the hospital, because I really don't know what you expected us to do about this. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I had to leave. and like she didn't give me anything. Like I got better later, thank God, but like she literally just like didn't care at all. She literally said, "What do you expect me to do about it?" I don't know.
Okay. So what's wrong?
Oh, my stomach's been really hurting me for the last week, and I've been having really bad diarrhea for the whole week.
So what do you expect me to do about it?
I don't know. Prescribe me something. It's been going on for a week. I think it's pretty bad at this point.
Listen, there's nothing I can do. So either you can go home and get better, or if it gets worse, just go to the hospital.
Okay, but like I think you
No,
should.
you're done. Leave.
Okay.
So anyway, those were our Dr. Horror stories.
We hope you enjoyed.
So,
And comment, like, subscribe, and tell us your Dr. Horror stories in the comments if you have any, because we're really curious to know. We really like story times.
yeah.
So.
Oh, also comment, like, what kinds of story times you want us to do. Like, we were thinking about doing dentist horror stories, maybe, like,
School ones generally.
yeah, like, general school, not just chemistry.
Yeah. Or whatever you guys
Yeah.
want to hear.
So.
We have piercing horror story as well,
Yes, we do.
if you want to hear it. And-
I have a couple, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
So, let us know.
If you want to hear that.
Okay.
Anyway.
Bye.
Bye.